Hello, hello. Tekno here, and today I'm gonna do something different. you know? Now, you're probably thinking, oh, he's back in Destiny again. That's not different. Well, I'm in Destiny, yeah. But this time I'm on a Warlock. Ooh, spoopy. Never been on a Warlock before. Anyway, that's not the different thing, so don't go up and leave and write a bad comment and leave a dislike just yet. Not yet. At least hear me out. I am going to talk about what's coming into Destiny 2 while we're going to go. Sorry. A bit mucusy over here. While we go and patrol. So, now I'm going to be talking about the new patrol while we're doing the old patrol. So, hopefully that should have some interest to some people, you know? I hope. But we're going to talk about the first new thing, and that is my favorite thing, which is Devrim K. Devrim K is a new NPC in the European Dead Zone, the EDC. For simplicity, we're going to call it the EDC, so, you know, that's the deal there. Don't ask why my music is off. I just don't use music on this game because I'm listening to music usually, so, you know. Yes. Sniping. Alright, so I'm going to talk about the old patrol first. Also, what subclass am I using? Voidwalker, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm using Blink. Okay, just making sure. So, first thing I want to say is, in Old Patrol, yeah, we have these big areas where we could, you know, sort of look around and gallivant, you know. We have our little bit of fun in our big areas. You get heavy ammo and stuff, you got your yellow horns and stuff, yeah, that's cool. You got these little things which are still in Destiny 2, but they're there. And, that's pretty much it. I'm going to make sure I can find a loot chest so you can see sort of loot you could get out of those. So anyone who's at home that doesn't really know the old systems at place, if you're like a PvP player or something. Anyway, you go around and you collect this stuff. And you're like, oh, that was fun. Yeah, that was very, very riveting, right? You know? You go around and you look into places, there are chest routes and stuff. Routes, whatever you want to say. I'm not that much of a stickler for pronunciation, so I don't really care. I just use whatever comes to mind first. That's a newer player. Welcome, whoever you are. Hope you have fun, new guy. But yeah, you just sort of look around for chests and stuff. I'm gonna go and try to find a chest. Also, you got your sparrows you can go around on and stuff, you know. But that's pretty much it. You got big areas like this around. Is that a chest? Yes, that's a chest. Okay, we can show you the chest. So, you got a chest, you open it, you get 2 planetary materials and some, you know, glimmer. That is legitimately it. Sometimes you get strange coins, sometimes you get motes of light, sometimes you get blue engrams, sometimes you get legendary engrams, like I have happened once before. But in Destiny 2, loot chests give you gear and EDZ tokens, and you're probably wondering, well, Tekno, I don't know what an EDZ token is. Well, an EDZ token is a redeemable token for the open world space that you give to Devrim, and he gives you reputation, so a level with your faction there. It's sort of like you go to Hideo, because I'm a new Monarchy boy. You go to Hideo and, you know, you give him some, I don't know, motes of light, that's what I do. And then it's like, oh, well, there you go. 5 motes of light, freaking 10 motes of light down the drain, there you go. Right? Like, that's how it used to be. But the more you collect, the better, better amounts of standing you get from Devrim. So, that's pretty damn cool, I do have to say. Another thing is, you know when public events are happening. Like, for instance, sometimes when I'm walking through there, I don't know if there's a public event going down. Could not be. Yeah, no, there's a public event going around. Specifically a Taken public event. So, I guess we're doing it. So basically, when it comes to these, you know, here they are. Let me see. Do I have exotic particles on? So in Destiny 2, there are things like this, but instead of, you know, getting exotic engrams 100% of the time, lucky for me, I got a Nova one for this. Anyway, instead of getting just like exotic engrams, like, and trying to get these reciprocal runes and stuff, you kill this guy, and then, I forgot I'm not using Vortex, am I? No, I am. What? I don't know what I'm using. Okay, yeah, we got this guy. Give me a second, I'm just sort of concentrating here. So, these guys would sort of appear out in the world. Come on, guys. Got him. Alright. And then, when you kill these guys, you get reciprocal runes and pretty much nothing, right? So, that's that. I would like to have gotten more from that, but, you know, in Destiny 2, you will be getting more from that. You kill that guy and he spawns a chest, he gives you good weapons and some EDZ tokens. There you go. Which I like. And then when it comes to adventures, you find adventures and it's like, okay, I'm going to do a Borderlands thing eventually. Now, mark my words, I will be playing Borderlands 2 on this channel, and Borderlands 3, but that's an eventual thing. But in Destiny 2, when you go down to kill one of these guys, you kill him, and then you get loot from him. So that would have resulted in me getting some rewards, not just a bunch of useless old Glimmer and some nothing. Well, I mean, Glimmer's not useless per se. It's just not sought after as much. If you understand what I mean, like, you go through and you got this stuff. Now, a counter argument for Destiny 1 open worlds, sort of go around and explore. Counter argument that I personally made, let me just launch that off. Yeah, no, that is Vortex. Alright. The counter argument is, what was it? Oh yeah, it was the Dreadnought and the Plague Lands. That's my counter argument for Destiny 1 PvE sort of patrolling was somewhat good near the end. It should have been good from the start, you know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, my boots have an upgrade. There we go. Now I know everybody's screaming at me for wearing frickin' Purifier robes with Void Walker. Screw you, I do what I want. Also, I'm not even going to use self-res. Anyway. So, we'll go over there and I'll show you guys the sort of counter-argument and the sort of thing that we used to do in PvE before Destiny 2. So, what else is coming out? Oh yeah, the adventures, that's what I was talking about. So, adventures, they're coming in. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked a bit, but adventures are coming into the game, and basically in Borderlands 2 and 1, mostly 2, you'd be out, let's say, the Highlands, right? And you're like, oh, well, I want to find a specific quest that says it's here, and then you find it, and then you do the quest in that area. Sometimes you travel to another area, but that's sort of the way that it works. And it's got some jokes in there and all that stuff. That's what the adventures feel like to me. Like you're doing the Face McShooty quest on steroids. No, not specifically Face McShooty, but probably like, what else? What's another quest that I could use as an example for that? First thing that comes to mind for me when it comes to quests where you go in the one area is like that one quest in the Badass Creator of Badass Dude, right? Like you're doing it, and like Tiny Tina tells you to go take her dog out for a walk, and you find her dog and you take him out for a walk. That's the first thing that comes to mind for me when I think like a quest sort of thing. You know, for like how these work. Oh, that guy just stole his axe, huh? Huh, dick. I hate it when people do that to people. I don't ever use the axe, so it doesn't, you know. Oh, that's a tether. Oh, nope, that's not happening. Anyway, another thing that I like, speaking of public events and stuff and relevancy, we're going to be doing one of them. I haven't really done a public event on camera yet, actually. I'd say that was it for that. Okay. Let's head over there. So, the walkers, like how you're seeing here, they're coming back in Destiny 2, so anybody like me who's a fan of their, you know, design and what they do, don't worry, they're coming back. So I found that pretty damn cool. Speaking of the walker, a trick that I learned from experience is you can actually shoot the walker before they come up. See, I'm doing damage there. Pretty cool. I think you can still do that even while it's deployed, so that's pretty cool. I think I'm the only one who's engaging here. Nope, somebody else is engaging. Well, here goes tether on him. Probably gonna have to wherever he is, support. So this is sort of how it works. Oh wait, another thing I can mention now that I'm on the mindset of public events is the heroic modifiers. For public events now, you can do public event heroic modifiers. So there we go. The modifier for like extraction crews now, they're like these little things that you can like break. And when you break them, it activates a glimmer pile. You've all seen the gameplay if you play Destiny, but I'm talking to those who are coming in from Destiny 2 hype. So, let's see, what else is there to talk about? Sparrows seem a bit slower to me. I don't know. I don't know if they have horns like this. I don't know if you're able to hear that. My volume in game volume is... Well, my recording volume is very low. I don't know if it's showing up on the capture, but, you know. Horns. We have horns for the Sparrow. You press B and it shoots off like a noise, so... You can also do tricks on our Sparrows here, but I don't know if in Destiny 2 we'll have tricks right off the gate. I hope so. But... another thing that's different about Destiny 2 that I want to talk about is this is gone. Sunsinger. I'm not too much of a fan of Sunsinging, personally. I'm more of a fan of Voidwalker because Blink and amazingness and freaking fun. So, yeah. But that's my thing. Another thing that I don't really like about, self-res, yeah, I could see why that needed to go, personally. Let's see, do we have it perfected? Because if we do, we're not going to be able to do this. Yeah, Okay, I'll have to explain this area then. You put a thing into that thing, and then when you're into that thing in the middle opens. There's like a node in there, and you shoot it up. Anyway, that's what everybody does. I don't think you need to shoot it up, but that's what we do. Isn't that right, Harold? Yeah, he nods yes. So, basically then it summons all these enemies, and you gotta freaking kill them all. Anyway, that's Destiny 1's sort of excuse, in my opinion. This is the most rewarding area in the game. You just get your freaking all your inventory slots filled to the brim with everything you could ever want ever, and it's like the greatest. Also, this is my hat from year one. This is the helmet I used in year one. Isn't that cool? I found out how to get them because, you know, you get those triad engrams, and then I opened one, and then I got it, and I was very happy. Good old days. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not going to be able to show you guys the public event zone in here, but, you know, it's cool and all. Another thing that we had here in Destiny 1 about the patrol thing, I think that we've really covered all the patrol stuff, but I thought I had one thing to talk about. I don't know how upgrading for subclass is going to work, actually, because the way that works in Destiny 1 is you got this huge page here, and then you got your individual nodes and stuff, and you're able to pick what glide you want, what type of super you want. Like, you got your storm trance, but you can modify it with landfall or superconductors or ionic blink, or you got your grenades, and you got the storm grenade, or you got your arc bolts, you got your pulse grenades. You know, you got all your different stuff. You got your different passives and stuff, and your different melees. Everything is all customizable, and I like that, but that's going away, so, you know, it's a give and take. But I'm not sure if, like, I start Destiny 2 and I'm like, oh, well, I'm playing a Voidwalker. Do I have Blink right out the gate, or do I have to level it up some to get Blink? I don't know how that's going to work. Hopefully I don't have to level it up, but, you know, you never know. Maybe the leveling up part is for the different sort of clusters that you can get. But, you know, I don't know. Also, bounties are going away. So over here in this tab, you get your bounties and stuff. These are going away. You know. Oh, and legendary. Oh, another thing that I want to say is basically when you get legendary engrams and stuff, you don't get specifically gauntlet engram or helmet engram. You get exotic legendary engram, not specific type. I don't know if that's the case or not, but definitely seems like the case, because there were some things in, like, some guy got his voice crack. Some guy got his hands on the game early, and he opened up his inventory, and it has like a sort of thing where it says engrams. So I think you can carry a limited amount of engrams, and I think leveling up gives you more. That's how I would do it if I were Bungie. So it's not like your inventory is cluttered with engrams all the time. It's just whatever you're able to use is in your inventory. You know, that makes sense to me. So I like that. Also, they added these bright engrams, which give you like cosmetics like shaders and ship shaders and gun shaders, and there's new things for your ship where if you go and inspect a ship right here, let's see, you got, oh, let me lock that because this is my favorite ship. You got like the shader, so I could change this into a bright purple ship if I wanted to, which if the ship models in Destiny 2, I'm totally doing that. Or you could like, you can also change your transmat animation. So like, I saw some guy in the like sort of, you know, like gameplay trailers that they've been showing, like where they've been going around and letting people get their hands on time with the EDZ. Some guy had like a thing where he spawned in, it was Jade Rabbit, and then they got this thing called auras, and I don't know what auras do. That's something to look out for, kiddies and not so kiddies. Why am I calling my viewership kiddies when freaking they're older than I am? Literally, I've looked at my viewership average, and it's like a lot of people who are older than me, so I don't know why I said kiddies there. You're probably calling me a kiddie. Anyway. And you're probably thinking I'm saying kitty. Kitty is what I'm saying, like kids. Gauntlets. Helmet. Dismantles this thing because it's never going to win my heart over, ever. I want a new pair of gauntlets, and I'm thinking I want these. What do we got on currently? We got those. Yeah, I don't like the shoulder pads on those. Are these locked? I like the slimmer look. Anyway, so I'm probably going to play as a Warlock in Destiny 2. Because, you know, why not? Another thing I've noticed, like, about myself, because we're on that topic now, I am not funny. At all. Like, in the slightest. Oh god, my face. I'm just not funny at all in the slightest. The funniest video on the channel right now is the DC Universe Online episode. That's literally the funniest video because there was a glitch that happened in it. That's literally the funniest video. I don't know how to be funny on the internet other than having somebody with me. You know? Also, I say you know a lot. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway. Also, I noticed just in, like, random speaking in real life, I just say anyway a lot. Like, I'm like, cool, anyway, and like, anyway, and like, anyway, all the time. I don't know what's up with that. I was about to say it again. Screw it, I'll let my freaking speech patterns out if I want to. Anyway. So, actually, wait. You know how I was like saying like the Devrim K thing, right? How he is out in the wild and stuff. He's got a sniper rifle. I'm gonna show you what the system before that is like. So, in Destiny 1, we got like we go down here and then we got for me this is some other people use some other guys. I don't know why is he wearing a Future War Cult mark when he's near New Monarchy. So this is Hideo. And he is like the dude who is in charge of the New Monarchy, you know, cool. I like their stuff because it's very like regal, and that's sort of why I sort of work with them because I like the sort of stuff. Anyway, as you can see, what's that banging noise? Anyway, so as you can see, it takes most of light or weapon parts or armor materials or special ammo synthesis or heavy ammo synthesis, which is kind of a waste if you ask me, and or whatever the week changes it to be. Basically you can like trade in those resources and then it increases your reputation with you know, your faction of choice. You got New Monarchy, Dead Orbit, and you know, Future War Cult, as I just said there. Then you got the Vanguard, which you can't trade in for. You got the Crucible, which you also cannot trade in for. You got the Iron Banner, which is gone. It's gone. This is the week before Destiny 2. It's gone. It is gone. I'm sorry, all of you Iron Banner obsessed dudes. Like I was right there with you. Back in year 1, I got this shader, and it was just a pain in the ass. It was, jeez. And then, back in the beta, I remember the first time I laid eyes on Lord Saladin. There's Lord Salad Bar right over here, standing in all of his glory in front of his Iron Medallion shit. That's something, I don't know. It's just standing here, and I was like, man, I want to be like him. Anyway, now I am. So, that was like a little, nostalgia for me, but so yeah, that's Destiny 1 compared to Destiny 2 from what I've seen so far. I'm probably going to make another one of these videos during the week because I'm just going to be doing pure Destiny content other than some Trove stuff from this point onward because, you know, I love the game and I've loved the game since I was 13. you know. So yeah. I'm probably gonna, like, at some point when I learn to animate, like, I'm just gonna tell some plans I got for what I want to do here. When I learn to animate, I kind of want to, like, make a little thing about my warlock here and how he came to be and why he has white hair and a scar over his eye. There's specific reasons for that, and I think it'd be pretty fitting to, like, sort of have a story for him and stuff, you know. That'd be kind of interesting. I've already thought of some elements for it, but, you know, that's when I learn to animate. I'll probably try to put that together. Hopefully Bungie doesn't say, no, 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 to it. Or, wait, give me a second. Let me show you the emote here. Hopefully Bungie doesn't do the finger wag at me, you know. Don't want that. That's what they'd say. But I know how Bungie operates. Like, they didn't shut down Machinima when it was coming out for Halo and stuff. They just sort of kind of endorsed it, really. They gave them elements to play with, like the Forge and all that stuff. They gave people who had a voice and wanted to do something with it. Yeah, they gave them the creative freedom. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. Because it's my own resources going into it, of course. I'm gonna have to, like, learn how to draw hardcore, though, because, jeez. Also, I need a voice acting team. Well, I'll have to think of that as it comes together, but this has been Tekno, and I still need to think of an outro. I'm just gonna say whatever comes to mind. So, see ya. Goodbye.